A very good morning, children. I'm Deepa, your physical science teacher from Dr.Besant school. So let us start our revision, SA1 revision, okay, of next lesson, that is matter and chemical formulae. In previous video, we have completed the revision of the chapter heat and temperature. So in this video, we are doing the revision of the chapter matter and chemical formulae. I hope all are ready with your books, right? Both textbook as well as classwork, which I sent the PDF and you all written in the classwork. Keep open both. I'll write the question and I will explain the answer. Okay, children? Right. Now, some of the major questions of this chapter I'm going to explain now. Answers for that questions I'm going to explain now. Okay, page number 71. In E, first question, name the subatomic particles present in an atom. Name the subatomic particles present in an atom. This is our first question. So you all know the answer. What are the subatomic particles? How many are there? Yes, there are 3 subatomic particles. They are protons, neutrons and electrons. So that is the answer you will write. The subatomic particles present in an atom are protons, neutrons and electrons. Okay. Next question. Is gold an element or a compound? Tell, gold is an element or a compound? Yes, gold is an element because all the atoms present in that gold are of same type of atoms, not different type of atoms. So gold is an element. Okay, children, gold is an element as it consists of only one type of atoms. Next question, name the element represented by the symbol Cl. Name the element represented by the symbol capital C small l. So what is that element having the symbol capital C small l? Yes, it is chlorine. Why for chlorine Cl? Because with single letter C already there is an element called carbon and chlorine spelling is CHLORINE. But why here written Cl, why not CH? Because pronunciation. How you will pronounce? Chlorine. H is silent in pronunciation, isn't it? So the symbol is chlorine we will pronounce. So the symbol is Cl. Okay, next. So the answer for this question is chlorine. Next question. Name the compound having the chemical formula. Name the compound having the chemical formula AgNO3. AgNO3. So one of the compound is having this formula. What is that compound name? Ag means argentum. Argentum is the Latin name of which element? S, silver. N is nitrogen and O is oxygen. And I told any element combined with oxygen. In the name, what you will get at the last? 8E, 8. 8 means that element combined with oxygen. Here nitrogen combined with oxygen. So we call it as nitrate. And Az is silver. So the name of the compound is silver nitrate. Clear? Az is silver, N is nitrogen. Nitrogen combined with oxygen. So we call it as nitrate. Silver nitrate is the name of the compound having the formula AgNO3. Next, name the elements. Name the elements present in MgO, capital M, small g, capital O. Name the elements present in MgO. MgO is a compound. So what are the elements present in this MgO? Mg, symbol for which element? Mg is symbol for magnesium. O is oxygen. Isn't it? So magnesium oxide is the compound name. And by seeing this formula, you can tell what are the elements present. Magnesium and oxygen. So the elements present in this formula MgO is magnesium and oxygen. That is the answer. Clear, children? Next. Next question is differentiate. Differentiate between A, monoatomic and polyatomic molecules. Monoatomic and polyatomic molecules. Next one, mixtures and compounds. Next one, mixtures and compounds. And next one, equation and chemical formula. Equation and chemical formula. Okay, so now let us see the difference of each one. First one is monoatomic and polyatomic molecules. Monoatomic molecules. Why mono means meaning what? Mono means single. So they contain only one atom. Monoatomic molecules will have only one atom. Poly means meaning many. So polyatomic molecules consists of many atoms, two or more atoms in it. Monoatomic chemical species can be ions or inert gases. So this monoatomic molecules, their chemical species may be either ions or inert gases. Inert gases means which have the stability with 8 electrons. Some polyatomic species are ions and some are molecules. Poly having many atoms, they are either ions or molecules. Monoatomic molecules are very stable. They are stable, therefore chemical inactive, means they are not ready to react with any other elements or compounds because already they are active, means having stability with 8 electrons in their last shell. Most of the polyatomic ions are either covalently bonded or metallic complexes. Means polyatomic ions are bonded, means combined. They are formed by combination of atoms. Examples for monoatomic molecules are gold, Au, Rm, silver, Ag, argentum, noble gases like helium, He, neon, Ne, etc. And examples for polyatomic molecules are KCl, potassium chloride, KbRO3, potassium bromate, etc. Now coming to mixture and compound. Mixtures have variable composition, means they are mixed in different ratio, different proportion they are mixed. Compounds have fixed composition, means their combination of elements will be in a fixed ratio, not in different ratios. The constituents of a mixture do not combine chemically. Means the particles which are present in that mixture, they are not combining completely chemically, not reacting with each other, just they are mixed with each other. Whereas compound, the constituent elements of a compound combine chemically, means they are reacting with each other and they are combining. The constituents of a mixture can be easily separated by simple physical methods because they are not combining chemically, just they are mixing. So we can separate the particles present in the mixture easily by physical methods. And the example of this mixture is air and soil. Whereas the constituents of a compound cannot be separated by simple physical methods like by filtration, like that we can't separate the particles present in a compound. Examples of compounds are salt, sugar and carbon dioxide. They all are examples of compounds. Clear, children? Next, chemical equation and chemical formula. A chemical equation is a symbolic representation of a chemical reaction. Just now we have learnt in the compound that the constituents will combine chemically. The combining chemically is called chemical reaction, and representing that reaction by using the symbols is called chemical equation. Representing in a symbolic manner is called chemical reaction. Atomic symbols are used to represent the elements that take part in a reaction. So we will use the symbols like this. Atom symbols in place of the name to represent the reaction equation. Numbers are used to represent the ratios of reactants and products to produce the reaction, and arrows point the direction a reaction occurs where the arrow points from reactants to products. Already we learned or not? In an equation, left hand side reactants will be written and right hand side products, the new substance which is formed, will be written, and between this both we will write an arrow which we will read it as gives rise to, and arrowhead will always point towards the product side. So example of equation, 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. Whereas chemical formula is a way of presenting information about the chemical proportions of atoms that constitute a particular chemical compound or molecule using chemical element. Symbols, numbers, and sometimes also other symbols such as parentheses, dashes, brackets, commas, and plus and minus sign. So formula is nothing but way of representing information about the chemical proportions of atoms. Means the atoms, they are combining in what ratio can be understood by saying the formula. 1 atom of silver combining with 1 atom of nitrogen and 3 atoms of oxygen. By saying the formula we are able to tell or not. That is only chemical formula. So you write only up to there enough. No need of remaining part. See, a chemical formula is a way of presenting information about the chemical proportions of atoms that constitute a particular chemical compound. Enough up to there. Tick up to there. H2O is a chemical formula of water. Am I clear, children? That is the answer for these 3 differences. Clear? I hope you are noting down or ticking the questions which I give. Make it fast. Okay, children? Next, I will rub this. Next one is what do you understand by a balanced chemical equation? Just now we have discussed what is chemical equation. Now, what do you understand by a balanced chemical equation? Explain with the help of an example. Explain with the help of an example. Okay, so we learned what is chemical equation. Representing the reaction in symbolic form is called chemical equation. Now balanced equation is an equation for a chemical reaction in which number of atoms for each element in the reaction and the total charge are the same for both the reactants and the products. Means number of atoms remains same on both LHS side and RHS side. LHS side what will be there? Reactants. RHS side products will be there. The number of atoms of the same substance should be same both reactant side as well as product side. This is called balanced chemical equation. And one example, any example you can write which you feel easy from the textbook given. Here example given is 2Fe2O3 plus 3C gives rise to 4Fe plus 3CO2. Okay children? Right. Now next question. An atom X that has 12 protons and 12 electrons loses 2 electrons to form an ion. What will be the charge on the ion? What will be the charge on the ion? And what will be the number of protons and electrons in the ion? What will be the number of protons and electrons? What will be the number of protons and electrons in the ion? See children carefully. What he told, there is an atom. It is represented with X and it has 12 protons and 12 electrons and it loses 2 electrons. From 12 electrons, 2 electrons are lost. So now how many electrons it will become? 10 electrons will be there, isn't it? What will be the charge on the ion? Now this atom became an ion because it loses electrons. If the atom loses electrons, then it will become ion. Now electron is what charge I told? Electron is negatively charged. Proton is positively charged. When it lost 2 electrons, means negative charges are lost. How many negative charged particles are lost? 2 negative charged particles are lost. So now electrons became 10 and protons became 12. So which charge is more in that atom? Yes, that atom positive charge is more than negative charge. How much positive charge is more? 2 positive charges are more than the negative charges. So this atom will become positive charge, 2 more. So X2 place we will write. X2 place. So it will become positive charged ion. Positive charged ion which is called as cation. We call it as cation. When it became positive charge, that atom is not neutral, it will become cation. And what will be the number of protons? Now how many protons are there? There are 12 protons and after losing 2 electrons, how many electrons are there? 10 electrons are there in this ion. Now this ion have 12 protons and 12 electrons. I hope I am clear, children. Understood? That is what given in your book. Once see, electrons are negatively charged, whereas protons are positively charged. An atom is electrically neutral because it has equal number of protons and electrons. An atom can lose, gain, or share its electrons. An ion is a charged particle formed from an atom by the loss or gain of electrons. Since atom X loses 2 electrons, ion X will acquire positive charge, that is +2. Now the total number of electrons will be 10 and the number of protons remains same, that is 12. So no need of all that para, first para, just that second para is enough. Or if you represent like this answer, it is more than enough. You can write answer like this. Please note down. Simple way you can write like this the answer. Over, children? In the same way, next question. 8th one, I am rubbing this, sorry. 9th one. So next one is an atom Y. An atom Y that has 17 protons and 17 electrons. If the atom has same number of protons and same number of electrons, then that atom is neutral. It gains 1 electron to form ion. What will be the charge on the ion? Write the number of protons and electrons in Y. Same like before. Now see. Answer in simple manner you can write. Y. Atom is Y, which is neutral, having 17 protons and 17 electrons. Now what he told? Electron, it gains 1 electron. It gains 1 electron. Now it is gaining 1 electron. Before answer it loses 2 electrons. Now it is gaining 1 electron. So now how many total electrons became? 17 plus 1, 18 electrons it have. How many protons? 17 protons. So which charge is more? Positive charge is more than negative charge particles. How many extra are there? Sorry, negative charge particles are more than positive charge particles. It is 18 and it is 17. How many negative charge particles are more? 1. So this ion will have negative charge. Y minus. Before it has gained, sorry, before it has lose the electrons, so it got a positive charge because positive charge protons are more. Now it gained the electron, that means negative charge electrons are more than positive charge protons. So its charge became minus, negative charge. It will become negative charge, okay, which we also call it as anion. Became negative charge, which is also called as anion, and number of protons are 17 and number of electrons are 18. This is the answer. Clear, children? Simple. If you write this, this is more than enough. Note down. Okay, next question. Tenth question, right? Write the chemical formula for the following compounds. Write the chemical formulae. Write the chemical formulae for the following compounds. What are the compounds? One is magnesium chloride. Next one is zinc sulfide. And next one is sodium sulfate. And next one is calcium bicarbonate. So let us write the formula for each one. Magnesium chloride formula is already I made you to read. Magnesium is Mg, chlorine is Cl, magnesium valency is 2. Crisscross method, it will become MgCl2. And zinc sulfide, zinc, Zn, sulfur is S. So ZnS, sulfur is S, as single atom it is called sulfide, ion it forms. So zinc sulfide. Next, sodium sulfate, sodium symbol Na, natrium, Latin name. Okay, sulfate, ATEK means what I told, sulfur combining with oxygen, isn't it? Sulfur symbol is S and combined with oxygen and valency 2, Na2SO4. Sodium sulfate formula is Na2SO4. Calcium bicarbonate, calcium Ca, bi means combined with hydrogen H, carbonate is CO3. Okay, whereas CaH, CO3 twice, keep the bracket and 2, which these two belong to hydrogen, carbon and oxygen all. So calcium bicarbonate formula is CaH, CO3 twice. These are the formula. Clear, children? Next, what is a chemical equation? Explain with an example. Not required because already before we have learned in the differences. Chemical equation, chemical formula already we learned. Now the last one, balance the following equations. It is over, I think. I will rub it. Balance the following equations. First one, N2 plus O2. N2 plus O2 gives rise to N2O5. N2O5. So as I explained, we will prepare a table, elements, LHS, LHS means reactant side and RHS means product side. Okay. Now what all the elements present? N, nitrogen and O, oxygen. Here nitrogen, how many atoms are there? LHS side 2, RHS side also 2. Oxygen LHS side 2, oxygen RHS side 5. Here 5 are there, here only 2 are there. So we should increase this. I told you to increase the atoms, we should not keep the atom number in the subscript. It should be written before the formula. Now this 2, can we make it 5? No, 5 is not the multiple of 2. So what we will do, let us take the LCM of 2 and 5. What is the LCM of 2 and 5? 10. To make this 2, 10, we should multiply with which number? As 5. 2 5s are 10. So keep 5 before O2. Before O2, keep 5. Then 5 into 2. How much? 10. So this oxygen atoms became 10. But here only 5 are there. This 5 also should become 10. We should multiply with which number? Yes, we should multiply with 2. So keep before N2O5. Now 2 into 5, oxygen became 10. But nitrogen also changed. These two belong to both. So now nitrogen became how many? 2 into 2, 4. RHS side nitrogen became 4. So LHS side also it should become 4. 2 are there. The 2 to become 4 we should multiply with which number? Yes, we should multiply with 2. So keep 2 before N2. Now 2 into 2, 4. This also became 4. So now the balanced equation is 2N2 plus 5O2 gives rise to 2N2O5. This is the balanced equation. Understood, children? Right. Next one. No need of all. Next we will do C. Al plus O2 gives rise to Al2O3. I am rubbing this. Right. Al plus O2 gives rise to Al2O3. Again, same table, elements, LHS and RHS. Elements, aluminium, Al and oxygen, O. Okay, now this side aluminium, how many atoms are there? 1. This side 2. This side LHS side oxygen 2 and RHS side 3. So first let us balance oxygen only. Okay, here only 2 are there, here 3 are there. But 3 is not the multiple of 2. So we will take LCM of 2 and 3, which is 6. So to this 2 to become 6, with which number you should multiply? You should multiply with 3. So write 3 before O2 on LHS side. Now how many it became? 3 into 2, 6. So it became 6. Understood? Now here also this 3 should become 6. Which number you should multiply? Should multiply with 2. The 2 should be written before Al2O3, not in between. Okay, now oxygen how many? 2 into 3, it is 6. Oxygen balanced. But now see aluminium on RHS side, how many it became? 2 into 2. How many it became? Aluminium RHS side 4. This side only 1 is there. This 1 to become 4, with which number you should multiply? Yes, you should multiply with 4. So keep 4 before Al. Now this also become 4. Now all are balanced, isn't it? Now the balanced equation is 4Al plus 3O2 gives rise to 2Al2O3. This is the balanced equation. Clear, children? These two equations you learn balancing, it is enough. You will get automatically. I hope I am clear. You understood? These are the some of the major questions which will cover the entire chapter, which you should prepare well. Okay? And along with this, objective part. As I told for before chapter, all A, B, C, D. All you will read, all the objective part. Along with this, track your progress. In that also, what all the given full objective part you should prepare for objective. Clear, children? Okay, I hope I am clear. So you will prepare well for your exam. Prepare this chapter completely. Okay, thank you.